In today's video of Anime Vanguards, we are going to be talking about the next unit that would be buffed into the meta, which is Obito. And ever since the Vanguard familiars came out, which brought Sukuna and Gojo back into the meta, I will be advocating for a child buff because she's just too good of a unit to be left in the dust like that. And I want to say thank you for all the support, and don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because we are trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Alright guys, today's probably gonna be some type of Yap video. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to keep the daily uploads consistent, but I guess we'll just talk about the newest unit that's going to be buffed. Well, he's not new, but like he's getting the next Vanguard familiar, if that makes sense. We are finally back on one of the original Nuke to Pro accounts. I might bring this account back for 100 hours video, bro. If this video can get, I'm really stretching it here. If this video can get 50 likes, bro, I will do a 100-hour video with the original Nuke to Pro accounts. Because I'm missing out on a lot of content that I know I can catch up on, but where's he at? Where's he at? Obito is getting the next Vanguard familiar. It's probably going to be the same, you know, complete 25 stages with Obito. So we're going to go ahead and go into the thing. Having an Ethereal Diego? Okay, I didn't even know that. Oh yeah, I was an Ethereal merchant with account. Ramen Ran's the best trait. Ichigo's, I don't think this is his best trait. And we had Ethereal Yamamoto and Monarch Obito. Oh yeah, we kind of snapped on this account. I'm getting sidetracked though. Actually, I'm not getting sidetracked. Oh, I have max inventory space. Yeah, okay. I just want to get Frieza, bro. Let me get these guys out the way. I'll keep that Sasuke, but these guys can go. Aizen Loki not even meta no more. You really think about it. Oh, and I have a Deadeye Cha. Oh my, if she would have received a buff, bro, she deserves a buff next. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, and I got Frieza. So yeah, if y'all want to see the original, I don't know, guys, because I have so many Nuke to Pro accounts that needs to be finished. Like I keep restarting it. I keep restarting the series, but I think I know what I'm gonna do for 100 hours. I'm gonna keep this account out. I'm gonna use Noob Shin and Shin Loves AV, bro. I think both those accounts have 3 monarchs or so like that, and we're just gonna completely go crazy. Let's go ahead and hop in the sandbox real quick. All right, so I'm not the best when it comes to team building, but I at least know a little some, you know, if that makes sense. But yes, this is a Monarch Obito maxed out. I don't think he's fully ascendant, but he's doing 10,000 damage all placement. But I'm gonna add a couple units real quick. First one being Subaru. Next unit I'm gonna bring is, we're bringing Goku for a reason. You guys will see soon, trust me. Aqua Ren, there we go. Put her down. And then we need to bring that girl. She starts with a Q. Yeah, her. All right. So off placement with the Fate Girl, he's doing 14,000 damage, right? Along with Hakura Ren, and you know, etc., etc. Let me go ahead and skip a few ways real quick, just to max out that passive. All right, passiv's been maxed out. He's doing 16,000 now. Let's go ahead and max out Subaru. Pop return to 0. This ability is already being used. I guess I used it. I guess I did. But let's check out his passives. Okay. So his first passive is Vanishing Step. Basically, he gets a 3% SPA deduction per wave up to 12%. So within 4 waves, you have a 12% SPA deduction. So yeah, you could tell like he's a release unit. Like his passives aren't too crazy at all. So like, and then once you bring the upgrade 8, attacks inflict burn equal to 30% of his damage. So like, he's a really basic character to me. I don't think he has much going for himself, to be honest. Like, if you watched my YouTube short yesterday, I already done predicted that, you know, Obito was going to be around high sub meta to lower sub meta. Because if you look at the tier list, right, on the reason why Sukuna and Gojo, I mean, then again, Gojo and Sukuna had really basic passes as well, but Gojo was always support meta because he was immune to status elements that had a 1-minute cooldown. Now Sukuna, I think this is just bias. I don't think he's the best unit in the game. I don't see him being better than Stark. I don't see him being better than any. I don't see him being better than any of the units in lower sub meta. That's why I said that Obito will he'll probably be around here, right? That's what I predict at least. I mean, he's doing 67,000 on upgrade 8 and fully maxed out with the buffs applied. He's doing 89,000. So as a release unit with these buffs, you know, he's doing almost 100,000. I mean, he probably does with burn damage, but I really forgot how to use this. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're just gonna do this. Amount 1. We just bring out Escanor. All right, perfect. Because I don't know why Rengoku's damage is like this, bro. But oh my gosh. But Rengoku would be good to use with Obito because of his Purgatory Unleashed. Increases burn damage to 50%, and enemies that are hit with Purgatory Flames, they also take an additional 25% of burn damage for 5 seconds, right? So Rengoku, he was kind of changed into a support unit for burn units at least. But I don't know. I mean, I'm excited for the new Obito familiar, so like obviously I'm gonna grind for it and show you guys, right? But what can it really do to make him good? I mean, he's almost looking at 20,000 DPS with the buffs and stuff applied. I mean, for a release unit, he's doing good, right? And without the buffs, you know, I gotta sell her. Without the buffs, he's doing 59,000 damage, almost 60,000, right? But while we're here, right, let me go ahead and restart. If you guys didn't know, bro, I was an advocate within a Discord server for a Cha buff when we thought Igris and Jinwoo was getting a double Evo, but it turns out it was just Jinwoo becoming a Vanguard. Cha is one of those units that were like, she was indeed the best unit, one of the best units on release, right? With Deadeye, she's sitting at 65% crit chance. She's the only 5 placement unit that deserves an actual buff. Now her first passive, Pristine Hunter, she gains an additional 20% crit rate. She gains an additional 50% crit damage. And then if she's attacking a boss, she gains 15% more crit rate, basically making her a boss killer, you know. And her second passive, Dance, 100% chance to dodge attacks. And basically after she dodges, she just inflicts a counter attack for 65% of her damage, making her really, really good. And if you pair this with like Turbo Granny or something, I don't know if Burb is good for her, but if Cha does get the buff she deserves, bro, oh my gosh. Is there anybody we can use to buff her? Wait, let me go ahead and skip waves real quick. So she's sitting at 12,000 max. She's basically, and plus she's basically full AoE, bro. I'm so mad that Cha is being done dirty, bro. She has insane range, a decent SPA, decent damage for a 5 placement, but I swear, if she gets a Vanguard familiar, bro, just look how fast she stresses. Hold on. Let me put a boss up. I love how this video was about Obito, and then we just switched to Cha. So this boss has 4 million HP. I'm pretty sure she stressed this, bro. And I think Hercule buffs crit damage, but I think it's only for Dragon Ball units. I'm not sure, bro. I gotta sit there and actually play the game. But honestly, when people are saying that Johnny deserves a buff too, that is something I do agree with, because he's the only unit in the game with infinite spin and just wasted potential, bro. To be honest, don't give Johnny a Vanguard familiar. Just completely give Johnny a double Evo or something, bro. Completely rework his kit, because we already know that part 7 is coming out soon, right? Which is arguably one of the best JoJo parts, you know, within the franchise. Reworking Johnny here will be perfect, bro. But yeah, guys, sorry for the slot, bro. I just needed something to post today, and I guess this was something to talk about. But I'm excited for the Obito buff, but at the same time, it should have been Cha. But other than that, guys, like I said, when his Vanguard familiar does come out, if this video can get 50 likes, I will most likely do a 100 hours video on this account, bro, and go crazy basically. But other than that, I'll see you guys later. Peace.